Inspire Improv and Coaching, Inc. presents Approaching Improv, Communication and Connection in Business and Beyond by Caitlin Drago, narrated by the author. Copyright 2025 by Inspire Improv and Coaching, Inc. Part 1. Foundation. In this section, we'll first explore what improv is, followed by the ins and outs of the improv approach, along with the benefits of using this approach within your organization. What is improv? Improv, an art form where everything is made up on the spot. There is no script, and so as a team of actors, we go out on stage and make up scenes or entire plays without any plan as to what we'll say or where it will go. It's time for the annual team retreat. We're going to reconnect, talk about this year's strategy, and do some fun team-building activities together. Oh no. Your definition of fun has never quite aligned with your extroverted event planning committee. You find a seat at the back and attempt to disappear for the remainder of the day. In walks a bubbly lady who lets you know that among other things, you'll be doing improv. No. This is almost as bad as that time you went to see The Wizard of Oz and all of the Emerald City inhabitants danced into the audience to get your participation during the merry old land of Oz. You are very much wishing you'd started work at 1, took an hour for lunch, and then at 2 were done. This does not sound like jolly good fun. If this is the general feeling that you have about doing improv with your colleagues, you're not alone. Most people have never chosen to step on a stage, let alone do improv with their colleagues, and dare to call it fun. Let's attempt to make this a little less scary, eh? There are a couple of key things I'd like you to know about improv at the outset. Remember how I said it's not about being funny? Well, that's not the only key point I'd like you to keep in mind if you're still feeling overwhelmed, despite learning that there's no pressure to be the funny one in the office. 1, you're already an expert. Unless you woke up this morning and an all-knowing personal assistant awaited you at your kitchen table with not only a delicious warm beverage, but a script for the day outlining exactly what was going to be happening and the perfect response for every situation, which is unfortunately unlikely, chances are you've instead been improvising all day. You've been dealing with all kinds of unexpected people and situations, and you have somehow come out on the other side. This book will simply give you further insight to sharpen a tool that you already have. 2, there are rules. On the outside, improv may look like a free-for-all. However, for improvisers to put on a cohesive performance with themes, reoccurring characters, and some kind of through line, they have all agreed to follow a very specific set of rules and principles. It's not unlike rules or norms, whether spoken or unspoken, that you follow in your work or life. For example, let's say there's a general rule that you must respond to an email within 24 hours of receiving it. Within that response, you may say whatever you want. Of course, you'll want to keep in mind the response that you'd like to receive in return when crafting said email, understanding the impact that our words have on others. This rule is put in place so that your organization can run smoothly and that both internal and external clients have what they need to move forward. There is structure within the freedom. The same is true in improv.